everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Nettie. Hi there, how are you doing? Today I was going to share with you my Louis Vuitton bag collection. It is a very small little collection right now, but it has grown substantially since I started in the last few years. Like I said in a lot of my other videos prior to this, I didn't have a lot of money that I could spend on these bags, and so finally I was able to afford it with a bit of planning and budgeting. I was able to get the bags of my dreams, and so I wanted to share just my Louis Vuitton collection with you today. So I'm going to show you them in the order of which I purchased them. And if you don't mind, I have a few notes here because it's just so hard to keep track of, how much they cost when they buy. So I've just jotted them down here so that I can give you the correct information and I don't forget anything. So the first bag I bought, I had been always loving Louis Vuitton and kind of lusting after the Louis Vuitton bags, but couldn't afford them. So I finally was able to afford my first one back in 2010. And the first one I bought, which really surprises me because I'd always loved the little Speedy 25 monogram. And I always thought, that's the one I'm going to get, that's the one I'm going to get. It's the Audrey Hepburn bag. I loved it. I just thought it was the most beautiful bag I've ever seen. Until I was actually on the Louis Vuitton website. I don't have a lot of close stores. The closest one is in Atlantic City. It's about an hour away. And then all the others are similar, about an hour and a half to 2 hours away, both in New York and a big shopping mall called King of Prussia here, which is very difficult to get. But that's a different story. I digress. I'm digressing and I'm babbling. So the first bag I got, because I was looking on their website and I saw it and I had to have it because it was gorgeous, was the Louis Vuitton, the Alma. And it's in the Vernis, and it's the Rouge Fauvista, it's called. And it's not the largest one, it's the MM. And this one, I purchased it online, and it was October 2010. It is a gorgeous, gorgeous bag. Just to show you, it has. I put the little have the little fob for the key here, and I have the little lock on this side that I just put on there. And this is a great bag. It has the zippers on both sides of the bag. I'll just show you. This is going to be a little difficult with one hand, but let me show you. It's great inside. It's got a lot of room, and it's got the little pocket on this side, and it also has a little thin pocket for your phone right here. And I don't know if you can see, there's the tag, Louis Vuitton Paris, and it was made in France. And I have my receipt on the inside. This is kind of difficult sometimes to close, especially when you open it all the way. I normally don't put the zippers down all the way. Thought I would show you. But it has the two zippers on the top. I love that feature. And this bag when I bought it in 2010, it was $1,480. So you can see that. Oops, see if I can get it in right there for you. And then with taxes, it was a little bit more. But that was my first purchase. I was so excited. Oh my gosh. And now it's a bag that, you know, originally I carried it just to go out, and I still do. When I go out somewhere special, I take this bag with me. She's beautiful. She's just, I try and keep her as clean as I can, always in her dust bag. So she only gets brought out on special occasions. I don't think this bag I will ever get rid of because she was my first. And if everybody knows out there when it's your first, you just always want to keep them. And what I love about it is that it has the little feet on the bottom. And they also say Louis Vuitton on them. Not sure you can, if I can capture that. But wonderful bag, wonderful bag. So that one I bought in 2010, and I knew that I wanted another Louis Vuitton bag in the Monogram. Again, I thought I would get the Speedy, but when I went to get the Speedy, I thought, you know, I need something that I can use for every day that is sturdy, and I just felt that the Speedy, because it is a little more lax on the bottom, it doesn't. It's a very loose bag. I thought that maybe it wouldn't wear as well if I wanted to use it for work on a day-to-day basis, and I needed something a little, you know, bigger that was had a little more structure. And then I thought, well, everybody has this Speedy. I want something a little bit different. So I saved, and I decided on getting the Deaville. So here is my Deaville. It's like it takes up the whole thing, the whole screen. And you know, at the time, I wish I would have got this stamped with my initials. I didn't. But this is a great bag. Oh my gosh, it's wonderful. And I got her August 6, 2011, and I actually went into the Louis Vuitton store in Atlantic City and purchased her. And again, she was $1,480, the same as the Alma, just a different year. So it was a great buy, and she's nice and big, and she was made in France. She's nice and she's got all these a nice big pocket for traveling with. I carry tons of stuff in her. I used her for work all the time. As you can see, she's very worn and very patinaed. And on the inside, I've got my receipt in there. On the inside, she's actually a makeup bag, or a traveling makeup case. That's what the original purpose of this bag is for. So she's got these two large pockets on the one side that are very deep, very deep. And on the other side, she has another pair of pockets that are a little more shallow. And then, I don't know if you can see, because it's really difficult, but you can barely see on the inside here, along the bottom of these pockets, there's little straps in there that are elasticized for holding smaller bottles, like that are for makeup. And the thing I like about this bag is that she's so large, and I used her for everyday work. I could fit tons of stuff in here. Also, I've used her for a lot of traveling. She's a great bag. So yeah, that's the Deaville or Deaville, however they pronounce it. There she is, very well worn. I used her just about every single day for probably a year and a half straight. Great bag. So the next one I got was, I bought her pre-loved, and I don't mind buying pre-loved if I know the people that I'm buying from. And I belong to a Poshmark application. It's called Poshmark, and it's a community of great women who sell pre-loved items from everything from shoes to clothes to bags. And I also sell a lot of my pre-owned and pre-loved items on that website. It's called Poshmark.com, and I'll put it in the links below if anybody's interested. It's a great way to get things out of your closet so that you can buy new things and you're not getting so overwhelmed. So I bought from one of the great girls, and when you do buy things that are pre-loved, I'm just as a forewarning, you really have to do your homework. You really have to make sure that what you're buying is real. And there are a lot of ways of knowing how to do that. There are a lot of YouTube sites that help you distinguish a real from a fake Louis Vuitton. And also there is a group called the Purse Forum, where you can send in pictures of your bag and they will authenticate it. Also, there's a place called Anticlear, and they do a great job, especially with Chanel and Louis Vuitton. So those are the two sites that I refer to whenever I'm buying something that is pre-loved. So this bag, it is the Speedy 30, and it's in the Damier Azur. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right. I'm sure that we are just thrashing poor Louis Vuitton's naming conventions. But this bag was just pristine when I got it. I got it with both the receipts, knowing that it was authentic, and I got it with all of the dust bag and the box that it came in. So, and also there are a lot of telltale signs, and you can tell if it's a real or a fake just by the hardware, the stitch count, you know, the fabric, obviously when you do get it. So there are a lot of ways to tell a real from a fake. This, fortunately, is a real one. So I was very happy with the shape that it was in when I got it. And this I've used for quite a bit. This one was, originally was made in 2012, and I bought it in May 2013. You can tell by the date code it was made, the date code is SD2152, which means it was made in the 25th week of 2012. And it's made in the United States, in the USA, and these at the time in 2012 sold for $790, and I only paid $700. And everybody knows you're never going to get Louis Vuitton on sale. They never go on sale, so I didn't mind getting something that I wanted that was pre-loved, and I have the receipt in here. And as you can see, it's the regular Speedy 30. It's got tons of room and has one little pocket right here. And as everybody knows, the stamp, or this date stamp, is right under the pocket. You can see it. So I keep the receipt with it. And again, I only paid $700 for that. And it was so clean. I've made it a little bit dirtier just on the handles. Still need to figure out how to clean these handles. I was told that there's a product called Loving My Bag that will do a really good job on cleaning the light vachetta on your Louis Vuitton bags. But I love her. She's a great little bag, and I don't mind the sag so much. It gives her character. So the next bag I purchased, actually the next two bags I purchased as well were pre-loved. I don't mind pre-loved, as you can tell, because I think if I can really tell that it is a original and authentic, then why not, buy something that somebody wants to unload, and I can take advantage of the price benefit on that. So the next one I bought, this is called the Babylone, and I bought this in July 2013, and it was made in the United States, and it is the Monogram, and it's a large bag, as you can see, and it's got these long handles. And it's very sturdy. It's got a nice hard bottom, which I liked. And on the inside is not leather, but it's a nice soft felt. And you can see it on the one side. It has a little pocket, and it also has two little pockets for like pens, long pens. And then on the other side, it has a zipper compartment, which is great for just storing anything that you don't want to fall out. It's a very big bag. It reminded me of the Neverfull, and I wanted something large that I could carry a lot of stuff. This is the one bag of all of my bags that if I were to sell, this one would be it. I'm looking for the Neverfull, but I have a feeling that I may keep this as well. They don't make this one anymore. You can't buy it. This one was actually made in it was made in the 5th week of 1998. And it was made in the United States. So its code is SD0958. But she's a great bag, and I have enjoyed her. She carries so much. And I only paid $750 for her. So good steal. And because she probably was originally at the time, I guess in 1998, probably not, probably around $800 or $900 at the time. So her value will stay about the same. And the last bag I wanted to show everybody also was pre-loved. And I had been looking for I wanted a small little crossbody bag, and I was looking at a lot of the websites, at a lot of, sometimes I look at, what the stars are wearing, and I had seen this bag being worn by one of the stars, and I thought, oh my gosh, I love that bag. I need to find out how can I get it, but they don't make it anymore. So that's the problem with Louis Vuitton. If it's a style that is no longer, you can't get it. The only way you can get it is to buy it pre-loved. So this is the little bag. This is her. Her name is, I don't know if I'm pronouncing this right. It's Blois, so it's B-L-O-I-S. It's the location, everything that Louis Vuitton makes is named after a location in France, I believe. That's what I was told by one of the women at Louis Vuitton, because I did bring her in to have her cleaned up a little bit, and she told me the name of it. I didn't know the name of the bag, but I just knew which one I wanted. And I only paid $300 for her. She is getting to be a vintage now. She was made in 1997, and just a really cute crossbody bag. She has a little pocket here, and on the inside she just has the one little flat pocket as well. She's got quite a bit of room. And again, she's a great crossbody. That's why I bought her, just for, every day, running around. A great little crossbody. And I can just put my small zippy wallet in here, my phone. She actually holds a good amount because she's quite wide, as you can see. And then the bottom. So again, I only paid $300 for her. It was just a kind of like a spur of the moment purchase. I saw it and she was in good condition when I found her. The zipper is still really good. I just loved her. So my advice to everybody, if they're going to get a pre-loved bag, just really do your research, know what you're getting, make sure you get really good pictures from the seller, and what I always ask them to do is give me a specific picture so that I know it is the original bag that I'm getting. Or I will ask them to put like a pen beside it to let me know that it is the true bag that I'm getting. And you just have to be really careful if you do buy pre-loved, and you have to know from who you're getting it from. And then also, once you do get her, or prior to getting her, if you get those pictures and you send them to the purse forum or onto Clear, they will verify it and authenticate it to make sure you're actually getting a 100% authentic Louis Vuitton bag. So just a little bit of advice there. But those are my bags. I bought a couple other bags pre-owned or pre-loved. But I gave them away. I gave one to my sister and one to my mother, and I got those at a very good price, very clean, and I don't think there's anything wrong with getting something pre-loved as long as you know what you're purchasing and you feel comfortable with it. But those are my Louis Vuitton bags. I'm going to do another video on just my accessories, because I am starting to get a little bundle of accessories and just wanted to share that with you as well. So I hope this video was helpful. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you think, pre-loved or going into the store and buying it for the first time. What are your feelings about that? You know, how do you feel about the pre-loved items? And would you do it? So let me know what you think. Thank you for everybody for watching this video, my subscribers, people that see this. If you haven't already subscribed to me, click the little red button down below. Also, if you want to get in touch with me, you can send me an email at nettiesworldforyou@gmail.com, or follow me on Instagram at nettiesworldforyou on Instagram. If you have any comments, please let me know. Let me know if you like these videos. Give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down. If you have any other questions, please let me know. I'm rambling, so let me get going. Thank you all for joining me. Until next video, bye-bye.